Okay, so a great example of a chemical change is what happens when we mix magnesium ribbon. So this is an example of a metal. So this is some magnesium. I've actually already got some of that in my test tube, a little bit of it in my test tube. And what's going to happen when we mix magnesium with some hydrochloric acid? So this is quite a dangerous acid. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to pop the two together. And straight away it starts fizzing quite a lot. So you can see that fizzing up, and what's happening there is actually the magnesium is reacting, or a chemical change or chemical reaction is happening, and the magnesium is changing with the hydrochloric acid into something called magnesium chloride, and hydrogen gas is also being produced or released. So I'm going to just check to see that that's hydrogen gas, because what happens when you set hydrogen gas on fire is that it explodes a little bit. So here's a chemical change, magnesium ribbons reacting with hydrochloric acid to form hydrogen gas and magnesium chloride. Let's see what happens if we light it on fire. So don't try this at home, but let's just see if we can see what happens. So I've got my match here, I've got a bit of hydrogen gas here, let's see what happens. You'll have to listen, it might make a bit of a noise. Okay, so you might have heard that. It exploded in my hands. But what happened then was, so we had magnesium ribbon, we reacted that with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas, and then in fact we burnt the hydrogen gas in the oxygen in the air to form water. If we look closely at this test tube, you can kind of see that the magnesium ribbon is just about gone. It's just about all dissolved in that hydrochloric acid. So that magnesium ribbon and hydrochloric acid making magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas is a great example of a chemical change.